Ladies and gentlemen, she's back. Private servers, classified data swirling around, James Comey, the Clinton email scandal. It's almost certain, I would say it's certain, that Hillary Clinton, James Comey, John Brennan, James Clapper will get indicted before midterms. Could take 3, 4, 5 months, a year. The indictments, if you've watched this channel for a while, are imminent. You might disagree. You might say things aren't going to happen. I want you to read this. This is a Times article. John Bolton inquiry eyes emails obtained by foreign government. It's not clear what country intercepted Mr. Bolton's private emails, but the investigation into President Trump's former national security advisor picked up momentum under the Biden administration. No, it did not pick up momentum under the Biden administration. We'll find out exactly how this implicates James Comey right now. Hit subscribe. This is huge. This is the basis of how Bolton just indicted, prosecuted Comey.
Where an email was assessed as possibly containing classified information, the FBI referred that email to any government agency that might be an owner of that information, so that agency can make a determination as to whether the email contained classified information at the time it was sent or received, or whether there was reason to classify it now, even if the content had not been classified when it was first sent or received. And that's the process sometimes referred to as up-classifying. From the group of 30,000 emails returned to the State Department in 2014, 110 emails in 52 email chains have been determined by the owning agency to contain classified information at the time they were sent or received.
Does Mr. Bolton, does Director Comey, former Director Comey, know how those emails were able to be transferred, how they were able to be emailed? How were those emails able to be emailed to private servers? How? That's huge. Bolton, Comey, Brennan, Clapper, this implicates all of them. How was Clinton able to receive classified emails? How was she able to send classified emails from servers that were private outside the U.S. government? It's the equivalent of you receiving an email from the Department of Defense that's classified. Nobody can receive an email from the U.S. government that's classified emanating from, for example, the White House or the Department of Defense. Only Clinton could, because Democrats. But check this out. Nobody knows how classified and top secret intelligence was able to be transferred, emailed, migrated, moved from secure government locations onto secret servers, private servers outside the U.S. government, almost certainly obtained by everyone on the planet, especially hostile actors. Because that's the nature of digital and computers, digital communication. You're never safe on the internet. So the question here is, how on earth was Bolton? How on earth were Bolton's emails intercepted?
8 of those chains contained information that was top secret at the time they were sent. 36 of those chains contained secret information at the time, and 8 contained confidential information at the time. That's the lowest level of classification. Separate from those, about 2,000 additional emails were up-classified to make them confidential. Those emails had not been classified at the time that they were sent or received. The FBI also discovered several thousand work-related emails that were not among the group of 30,000 emails returned by Secretary Clinton to State in 2014. We found those emails in a variety of ways. Some had been deleted over the years, and we found traces of them on servers or devices that have been connected to the private email domain.
How do you transfer or email or send classified top secret intelligence to a private email domain? It is impossible to do. It's illegal to do. If you had a private email domain and you received classified or top secret intelligence from the U.S. government, James Comey and others would have sent you to prison immediately. Or at least maybe that's false. Maybe that statement is not accurate. James Comey and others would have not given you every single benefit of the doubt they gave Clinton. That's a fact. But here you have the issue: Bolton emails obtained by foreign government. Okay, how on earth is that even possible? The investigation into President Trump's former national security advisor began to pick up momentum. No, it didn't. When U.S. intelligence officials collected information that appeared to show that he mishandled classified information. If anything, the first statement is false. It lost momentum the second that it implicated people like Comey and others, or that it showed massive mishandling of classified data. How did Bolton's emails allegedly get so mishandled that classified data was being obtained by other countries? The United States gathered data from an adversarial country's spy service, including emails with sensitive information that Mr. Bolton, while still working in the first Trump administration, appeared to have sent to people close to him on an unclassified system. Where have we heard that before? Oh, that's right. We heard it here. Why was Bolton using an unclassified system?
Others we found by reviewing the archived government accounts of people who'd been government employees at the same time as Secretary Clinton, including high-ranking officials at other agencies, folks with whom a Secretary of State might normally correspond.
This was such a cover-up, a failed cover-up where he had to write the Comey letter, that not only were they reticent about actually obtaining all the hardware, because Clinton's team destroyed cell phones and hardware and computers, but they had to actually go to the emails of the people she sent classified data to realize, oh, that's right, it came from Clinton's private domain email. But the question here is, Bolton knows that Clinton's emails were obtained by other countries. Bolton knows that you can't send classified data on private servers. Bolton, while still working in the first Trump administration, appeared to have sent to people close to him on an unclassified system. The people said, speaking on condition of, including emails with sensitive information. The information of Mr. Bolton. Okay, so, ardent critic. Oh, he's a critic, Trump. Oh, he's a critic. Oh, goodness. Okay, so, Clinton servers. During the 2016 presidential campaign, Hillary Clinton was investigated for her use of private email. It wasn't for her use of a private email server to handle her duties. It was, see, again, this is a lie by omission. This is why the Times, the Washington Post, MSNBC, CNN, well, the Times and the New York Times and the Washington Post were supposed to be prestigious, nonpartisan, apolitical papers of record. This is not accurate, not an accurate statement. Hillary Clinton was not investigated for her use of a private server. Clinton was investigated just like Bolton was. Now, just like Comey will eventually be indicted for, I believe, if he received any information from Bolton, which he possibly did, likely did. That's a question mark. Clinton was indicted because she had top secret and special access program intelligence. She had classified data, born classified, on secret private servers outside the U.S. government. The question is, how did Bolton, how did Clinton, how did anyone associated with this, Comey, how did they come to the conclusion that it was completely legal to transfer top secret or classified data from secure government locations onto a private server outside the U.S. government, unclassified system? That's the issue here. Hit subscribe. That's the issue here. That's a huge Espionage Act issue with Bolton. and others. Hit subscribe. Thank you.